Hi guys, this is Alexandra Lech. I'm going to talk to you about Mercury retrograde that happens in September. So every year we've got Mercury turning retrograde 3 times a year. It looks from the Earth in relation to the Earth as if it's stopping, which means stations retrograde, then goes back for 3 weeks, then stations direct and moves forward again. This is just an illusion, obviously, because the planet doesn't technically stop, but in relation to the Earth, when we observe its orbit, it looks as if it's slowing down, stopping, going back. So astrologically, it always means that it's a great time for us to go back, reevaluate, renegotiate, look at things again, bring some changes and amendments to whichever area of life this retrograde is happening. Obviously, it's very individual. Check your chart to see in which house, which area of your life Mercury will be retrograding. But generally speaking, this year, 3 times we've got a general theme, I would say, of these retrogrades because of the element that Mercury turns retrograde. We've got every time this year Mercury stationing retrograde in an air sign. So we've got Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. Air signs, anything to do with ideas, visions, thoughts. And then Mercury goes retrograde into an earth sign, which is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and this is about practical implementation, about actually day-to-day, down-to-earth planning and applying these changes into our lives. So I think it's really amazing opportunity, especially this one, to take our ideas, put them into the ground and actually start working on them, make them hit the ground and run and implement these practical solutions. Okay, Libra, anything to do with relationships, agreements, contracts. So 10th of September, when Mercury turns stations retrograde in 80 degrees of Libra, we've got 3 weeks after that until 1st of October when it stations direct in 24 degrees of Virgo, and then it sort of like sails smoothly forward again. So these 3 weeks is a great time for us to reevaluate our relationships. What do we want out of the relationship? What do we give? What do we receive? Do we want to implement some changes? What about contracts, agreements, anything you are supposed to sign? During these 3 weeks, go back and tick all the boxes, cross all the T's, dot all the I's, make all these amendments, renegotiate the conditions of the contract. Anything to do with relationships, contracts, agreements, liaising with other people. I think this is probably the most beneficial and the most interesting Mercury retrograde of the year, and I believe we can make the most of it. Good luck.